What's up, guys? Welcome back to tonight's podcast. We are joined with our regulars, Don from Haven Smart and
Hello.
Zack from Dream Media. What's up, fellas?
What's up, guys?
So we're going to talk about some stuff that you got going on over there, over on Dream Media on your channel. There, you've been running the mancave makeover contest. Yeah, you
Yeah,
released some videos.
it is finally live. We introduced the winner and went into a build of kind of the process of turning a spare bedroom in this military family's home in Colorado Springs into a full-blown home theater. We felt that this project would be, not only was it really, heartwarming and, somebody who was really deserving of a home theater makeover, the man cave makeover, but the space was really challenging. So we wanted to put ourselves to the test and see if we could turn a bedroom. This space is only 11 by 13 with 8-foot tall ceilings into like a real home theater room, because so many people around the country have extra bedrooms and they're like, can I actually make this into a home theater? Well, in this series, we show you that you can.
Yes, you can. I have not watched this video myself, so this will be a first time for me. Don, have you seen this series yet?
Bits and pieces, but no, I have not seen the whole thing.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it fresh so I could see it. And before we get into it, so we're gonna talk about the man cave makeover today. He's did a couple of videos here, so we'll go through that. We're not gonna roast anything today. We're gonna be nice, and then we'll talk about we got a little teaser stream coming up this another 2 days, right, Zach? What's today's day? 6, 7,
Yeah, so this series is going to be running the entire month, every Thursday and every Sunday morning at 8 o'clock Central Time. We'll be releasing a new episode, taking you through all of the nuances, all the way from introducing the winner to every aspect of the space, as well as the big reveal whenever we complete it, which will be released on the 2nd of next month.
Oh, nice. So you got a lot of content coming up over there on that channel, on your channel.
Yes, sir.
And then we have another live stream coming up over on this channel here, and then also over. Are we doing it on your channel too, Zach? The Perlisten stream, or is it just mine and Jeans?
I think we're just going to keep it on your channel and Jeans. We have a lot of posts currently, and everything's pretty much just revolving. We're staying focused on the man cave makeover this month.
Okay. Yeah, Zach's got that Conan O'Brien hair going right now. So
appreciate it, guys.
So we're going to yeah, we're going to be streaming on Thursday. I think today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be talking about with Perlisten, the brand new limited edition, which you guys are going to be carrying on your website, S17 or S17 tower speakers with the carbon fiber sides, and I think what is it? It's got like an upgraded woofers and tweeter and slightly tweaked design.
Oh my God, these things are just eye candy. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, we're gonna be meeting up with the Perlisten guys and taking a close look at this limited edition model.
People, hold on. People be hating because of he has hair. So let's get into this man cave makeover here. I have not seen it. Hey, listen, if you guys like that HGTV stuff, you're probably like this series.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're going for.
Let's see. Is this that one dude that you were telling us about a couple weeks ago?
Media's man cave makeover.
Oh. Let me lower this volume a little bit. Look at that production quality.
Too much.
Yeah, look at that production quality. This is nice. How did this winner enter this contest?
Well, if you guys remember, back in December of 2022, we opened up our YouTube channel and all our social media outlets to our subscribers to submit their ugly home theaters. And man, did we get some good submissions. But this particular one, not only was the space really ugly, but the guy was really struggling with getting it done, and because of his back injury, we really felt compelled to, help the guy out and put some light back in his eye. And he just doesn't have, a lot to look forward to. It's been really hard. He's been seeking inspiration from our channel, trying to get it done himself. But if you've ever had, a back injury, anybody who's had back injuries before, it can be a long road to recovery, and extremely painful. So we went in there and just knocked it out, and gave the guy a dream home theater.
So was this like part of the submission, this beginning video that we're seeing? Shot
Yeah,
vertically?
so these are a bunch of people who did submit, and I just wanted to thank everybody again, anybody who's watching this who did submit your room. We are going to be doing this again, so definitely submit your space for next year's Man Cave Makeover.
Nice. He definitely deserved it because he couldn't afford a horizontal camera. He was shooting this in a vertical camera, so I'm glad that you updated him.
Well, the guy actually that won, it's a very interesting case because the guy who won, his mom submitted the video. He didn't even know it. He didn't even know about it. So it was really interesting. The mom sent in this video, which you'll see it here on this episode, but just talking to us about how rough life's been for not only him but the whole family. And that he is a subscriber and he's been trying to do it himself, but it's hard. It's a lot of work.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
That's
right
it. Yeah.
Dude, I'm submitting my shit
it?
next year.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I thought this was just like a B-roll of something else.
Wow.
No, we really transformed this space into a real home theater.
Jeez,
Wow.
Alice, man, that's super fucking cool. What is this? You gave him a car too?
Ads.
Aniki?
Yeah, that don't even look like it goes in that house. Oh, how sweet. All right, this is the family photos. Okay. He's oh, so he hurt his back. He was out of work.
He got crushed under a hydraulic lift by his coworker.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at him.
Wow.
Oh, she works at Barnes and Nobles? Oh, you gave him the whole Marantz stack?
No, this is B-roll. You might need some audio with your video. This is the story. So the first episode is all about the winners. It's not really about us or the room or the theater. This is just about why he won.
Oh, okay. Nice. Are we looking at Starbucks here?
He won because his mom is a rock star and really sold his room and him and the story. And my team brought it to me at the top of the stack. So it's the one we went with this year.
What a transformation. That was amazing.
That's
good for you guys for doing that. Good karma, man.
Nice for giving back to the people.
Yeah, it felt really good to give back to the community. We've been wanting to do something, but not just like give away a pair of speakers. We want to do something like really substantial and cool to like change somebody's life. And I think we did that.
Were all the brands like very, very helpful in that? Who supplied gear?
Yeah. All the manufacturers supplied the gear and we did all the work. And I got to pick all the gear. So everything in there it's all my personal choices. It's not like, these are sponsored things that we don't believe in here at Dream Media. These are products that you see on our channel all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Cal's always been very generous on helping out, which is cool. And see Marantz did it. That's super cool.
Yep. We had 8 key manufacturers who supported us in this and donated equipment. big thank you to Epson, Salamander Designs, Acoustics, Focal. We had Marantz. We had Kaleidescape participated.
Wow.
And Valencia. He got the Oslo Ultimate Luxury seating with the gold stitching, which is kind of what brought the whole theme of the room together. I personally did the design myself.
Damn, nice B-roll. Look at this homeless guy. Oh, this is the winner. Yep.
Wow.
Hey man, when you're on bed rest, you know, you start to look homeless. You put on the weight, you know, it's tough. I went to lift the TV up over a fireplace back in 2014, and it herniated my back and had to get, you know, a bunch of steroid shots just to be able to walk. I fell on the customer's floor and was like disabled for weeks. So back pain, back injuries, it's no joke. You know, your spine connects your whole body.
No bueno. I was kidding. You don't look homeless, guy. I look homeless below. Chest down. So what does this young lady? What does this lady do? His mom.
She's retired.
Okay.
She takes care of Darren. That's her full-time job. I mean, the guy can't. She talks about it in this video that my team recorded. He can't walk down the street. He can't get down the stairs. He can't open a door without help. So it's rough. That's why, you know, we say that we donated the system to the whole family, because really this injury has impacted the whole family. It's been really hard on them.
Calls his mom the best friend. So we got the backstory here. Let's get to the good stuff here, huh? What's this? Another commercial. Come on, Zack, you got too many commercials.
How are you not signed into a premium account? Come on now.
I'm too poor. You got him washing your F-150?
I was just thinking the thing. Come on, man, get out and earn it.
You guys are in home theater roast mode right now. I can feel it.
No, that's a lovely story. Let's
Well, yeah, if you're not liking the heartfelt moments, you're not gonna like this episode. That's what this whole episode is about. The story.
You took some time to carve out the pumpkins. I dig it. This is here. What is this? What's this pumpkin supposed to be? Is that a water bottle? Like
it's festive, Shane. That's what people do. They have fun. They're festive. They leave their homes.
Well, I said it was gonna be good today. I like it. It's, you know, where is this even located? Where's family located?
Colorado Springs.
Okay. So when you say there's a new episode every week, you mean like a vlog style up until the end of the finished product?
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. Not once a week, twice a week, Thursdays and Sundays at 8 Central.
Okay. I was under the impression you were giving away free home theaters every week or something. Oh, jeez. Okay.
He was an ornery guy.
You really going for it? She sent the little baby pictures.
That's him with his niece.
No, you guys.
Like I said, this guy definitely has his mom to thank. She really went to bat to make this happen for him.
Take your notes, guys, for the next contest. Get your significant other. Send in some videos. What are these holes in the walls that was there?
Well, if you watch our channel, I talk about all the time how when you're retro wiring systems, you can cut single gang holes to run wire and blank plate them. So I think he was finding some inspiration there,
Oh,
trying to minimize drywall repair.
all right. Get you traveling cross country.
All right, guys, we are out here
Double
at
Zack.
Barnes & Noble, and we are about to go inside and surprise the customer.
What's
I
this?
got this banner right here. We are going
This is
Oh.
us surprising the
get
mom.
reaction, as well as after we're done, we're then gonna take you to
All right, let's see
the
this. I always like these little
You're
surprises.
like Ed McMahon going to the door.
Show
You're a
you
winner.
the Sun 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
exactly.
best
Yeah, that's what we were going for.
This video for her son.
Did they
I
know
don't
you were
know.
coming? Did
I
the
can't
owners know you were
No.
coming there?
Let's get in there.
No, it was pretty touching. They were very surprised. So we surprised the mom first, and then we went to the house and
You
surprised
just
the
happened to
son.
catch her at Starbucks or Barnes and Noble?
No, my team told her she was a finalist and that they
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
interview her. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's cool.
Yep. So while they were doing the interview, you know, I was camped out in the truck.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I mean, they deserve it. I mean, even just the mom and dad to have a space to enjoy with him, you know, it's rough on the family taking care of him with his back injury for sure.
Oh,
A lot of hot pockets, man.
nice. Wait, hot pockets. I've been eating ramens all week. Where's this? Is this at a Barnes and Noble? You said?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Love Barnes and Noble.
Okay. I thought they
Nah,
closed
this
down
is a
because of
super
Amazon.
cool thing to do, man. Like, good for you. Glad to see that. You just don't see it enough of that anymore. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you got a
man.
big
That means a
celebration.
lot. It was a ton of work. I mean,
I'm
it was
sure
our
it was.
first time ever, our first time doing it, you know, recording it, you know, coordinating it, you know, making it all come to fruition took longer than I had expected and a lot more work, but it was well worth it seeing the look on their face when we finished the project. Even just seeing their look on their face and when they won, you know, it felt good to give back to the community. I've been wanting to do something really special, like not just give away a pair of bookshelf speakers,
Right,
but,
right.
you know, something
Do a
cool.
transformation.
Yeah, you know, show what we do here at Dream Media, and this kind of also gives a little insight into our Dream Media Plus program. You guys have been seeing all these like higher end theaters popping up on our channel. This is a prime example of how the Dream Media process works. We provide these 3D animations that are literally exactly what the room is going to look like, and then we turn it into that. So there's no miscommunication. The customer gets exactly what they want, exactly what they paid for.
Very cool.
Wait, oh, what happened here? Is my video frozen? One second. Let me add it back.
You know, getting to know Kellen and then you, super impressed with the integrity, the passion for the business, and humble. I mean, you guys are humble, and I love that about you. You're just trying to do great systems and be enthusiastic about it and perpetuate this hobby. You know, obviously it's your business. That's how you feed your family. But I mean, I love that. And I think we've lost some of that in this industry. I appreciate that. Very cool.
I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot, Don.
True.
Thank you.
Very true.
Yeah, I
Great.
mean, we got to keep in mind, you know, as an industry whole, or an industry as a whole, that these are just big boy toys. You know, we should enjoy what we do for a
Big
living.
person toys.
Yes, correct.
No, it's cool. Listen, there's nothing cooler than watching your client, and you know, you're going to agree with the statement. All this work, all this effort, you sit down and you put on the first movie and you fire it up and you look at their face. That makes it all worth it.
That's
really
it.
does. Yeah.
That's
they're
it.
like,
That's
I
why
get
we
to
do
keep
it.
this in my house. Well, I can keep this.
Touching.
That's what it's all about.
True emotional moment.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is
you
real?
could see
Yep.
here, yeah, how touched he was to have won. Definitely life changing. He just, when you're in a position like that, you just don't have anything to look forward to. It gets to be doom and gloom, like your day-to-day life. And I mean, if you don't have anything like positive going on, your mental state has a lot to do with your recovery. If you're not mentally strong, you can't recover. So we're hoping that, this helps him.
Sure is. Now he gets to watch all these. I'm sure Kaleidescape probably gave him some credits and movies and stuff like that. Preloaded that
Oh,
Kaleidescape
yeah.
for him.
They
I'm just
hooked him
saying
up
a
with
new theater in my
a
house
huge-
would really help my mental state quite a bit. Help me recover from being an asshole. That's awesome.
I wish I had a second Kaleidescape there, Zach.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God, really, dude? I need one for my bedroom.
Oh, this isn't like a final video. This is like the video before the final video.
No,
God damn it. I
this
picked
is
the wrong. Picked the wrong video then. Should I go to the next one?
Frosty's got on.
This one. Okay.
Is there a vampire problem out there in Colorado?
This is not supposed to be a home theater roast.
Like Fright Night.
Anyways, one more time. This is
this-
a 10-part series that's gonna run.
Oh,
all
what series?
month long.
Oh, this is episode 2. I thought you were. Okay, never mind.
Attack of the Bones.
You guys can tell that we planned this ahead of time.
Yeah, this is live. This is definitely what happens when videos are live.
It's like the slap chop commercial. You're gonna love my nuts. Slap chop.
All right, so I'm expecting to like look at the full theater.
Well, we
All right, so,
give little bits. You get a teaser. There's little segments where you can see it. But yeah, this is episode 2 so there's the 3D animation.
Oh, is that a render?
Right there?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the rendering, and then you can see we kind of tease the completed project. You'll see here, this is actually a really cool episode because we time lapse and talk about what we had to do to the room to make it look like this, which was a big part of the project. Not only putting all the gear in, but transforming the room itself is a huge undertaking.
Yeah.
Wallpaper.
Did you
put on?
What software is this? How'd you do that?
That's the Valencia Oslo Ultimate Luxury with the gold stitching. It's super sexy.
No,
he said, "Did you?"
No, I mean this. This software.
What a douche.
I mean this software. How'd you show this rendering?
We have a 3D animation team that builds it. Like, we can take anything and make it into an animation.
Oh, okay. All right.
We just start.
Let me see. Is this to scale?
It's 100% down to the inch, like exact.
Really? So is this a service that you offer like everybody, like your potential customers?
Dream
You would
Media.
say, hey, this is what your room would.
Dream Media Plus customers. So there's a $5,000 deposit for white glove treatment, schematics, renderings, hand holding, all the way through to make sure it goes perfect.
Oh, that's cool. So if I pick some esoteric lamp, you could work that in there?
We can literally put that exact lamp in there.
Nice.
My guys can build it. Like, they can make anything. Like that, the couch there, like that didn't exist. There was no the database that had that in it, so we had to build it from scratch.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, this ain't no Dream Media online free tool. It's like a professional tool.
Yeah. No, this is a little bit different than the audio advice tool. This is a little bit more specific.
It's kind of a tool statement.
That was a tool statement. Chabrubin. What's this? Oh, is it the fabric you use for the walls?
Yep.
Man, you're giving away.
It's actually
giving away the ending here, there, buddy.
Oh, you got separates?
Well, you can't tell us. We're on episode 2.
God, that's an ugly car.
Wait, did you already talk
Yeah,
about what you're
so
giving
so
away?
we kind of tease what's gonna happen in the future episodes. But no, we don't. That's coming up. So this week's episode is gonna focus on acoustics, room acoustics, as well as the Salamander Designs ultra short throw cabinet that is designed for the LS800.
Is that the room right there? That shit looks
That's
tiny.
the
How big
room.
is that room? How big is that room? That looks small.
11 by 13 with 8-foot high ceilings. So one of the
Wow.
key reasons
Oh,
that I
that's
thought
small.
this was so intriguing was that you can't fit the size screen that we put in that room with a standard front throw projector. So this is a case where ultra short throw wins, kind of like living
Isn't
room
that the
setups where you
size of
can't.
your theater
Oh.
room, Shane?
Mine's a little bit bigger than this. That looks really small. It looks
They
really
should have bought
big.
a double wide instead of a single wide. They wouldn't have had this problem.
The finished product looked way bigger though, like visually. However you shot it. What lens did you use when you shot those scenes? Was that 24 or 16?
I didn't personally shoot it. I actually hired a crew for this one.
Fucking cheated.
Hey man, I can only wear so many hats, and I've recently picked up filming and producing and all that. But yeah, for this one, I needed to bring in the
If I
big
had your
guns.
hair, I'd never wear a hat.
Yeah, right. Me too. I'm bald under this hat. Is this wallpaper or is that paint?
That's wallpaper. So
It's wallpaper?
I'm bringing the old school to 2023. Who
Yeah.
says wallpaper can't be cool?
Tell you what, all
Design
these rich
magazine.
houses, all these rich houses I've been to have wallpaper.
Oh, it looks
Is
good.
that true, Don?
No,
Is that true?
What? What?
Yo, that house you're working on, is that a lot of wallpaper in that house? Because it seems like it would be.
No.
No? There's no wallpaper
No,
in
it's
that
probably
house?
like Venetian plaster.
It's all fucking. Sorry. I'm stopped. I didn't mean to curse.
Come on, you said it first.
Sorry. Apologize to everybody out there. It's artisans flown in from all over the world.
Dig it. What's that?
Wallpaper it did a couple things in this situation. It did bring a cool design element, but it also kept my costs down. We were on a very tight budget, but I wanted to make it cool for the guy.
Did you upgrade?
Wait, wallpaper's cheaper than paint?
Yeah, wallpaper's pretty cheap. Did you upgrade the
paint
circuit?
Yeah, we put in a dedicated.
Have you bought paint lately? Paint's expensive now.
Really?
I mean, I
don't think that paint would have been necessarily much different in cost. It's more so just the visual. Like you can't get paint a look like that unless you bring in a specialist to freehand it or do a design like that. So like the labor cost of having a paint specialist do that would be really expensive. Not the physical material of the paint.
the faux painted would have been crazy.
Yeah.
You mean that design? I'm just talking about just regular like black paint or gray paint, just flat.
Well, we could have done that, but I was trying to make it stand out.
Depends on the wallpaper.
Okay. I mean, okay, I gotcha.
No, wallpaper's cheap, but it's labor. That's where the cost is on a lot of construction. Is the physical labor.
Labor.
Did you did you add a 20 amp outlet?
Yes, a dedicated circuit for that room.
Perfect.
Actually, we installed one just for the equipment specifically.
What are you controlling the system with? Anything or just using all the
URC?
Yeah, you did URC too.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you didn't miss a lick on this, did you?
Yeah, it's very nice. What'd you do with that window? You covered the window?
They're gone.
The curtain?
All up to city code. Everything was done by local contractors.
Oh, so you like removed the whole window?
Oh, both windows are gone.
Oh, why do Gene Don, why did Gene keep a window in his home theater? I always found that weird. Oh, because he said he wanted to escape or something like that.
Because the builder wasn't really a custom builder, and we were lucky to get what we got. You know what I mean?
Well, and certain builders in certain cities and certain territories have code.
Yeah, I think it was a code too.
A window.
Like
down in Texas.
Evacuate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big problem. A lot of like little spots we'll find around the country, like they have this beautiful dedicated home theater and there has to be a window in it, so we'll put a knockout shade to block it out. But luckily down in Texas where we do a ton of business, we have dedicated theater rooms, which is why we do so much volume in Texas.
I feel like I want to go to Texas because all those houses I see are just huge for like the price of what you get over here.
Yeah,
Like
great
half the
value.
price of what you get in Connecticut. Yeah, yeah. Look at this.
It's not quite as affordable as it used to be, like everything in this world, but you still get really good bang for your buck in Texas, especially if you move a little bit further outside of the inner city.
Yeah, I hear everybody's moving to Texas now.
So you guys can see
a great
here.
state, man.
What are these? Oh, those are speakers?
So what's happening
Big
right
tip.
here is they're wiring the room, and you can see they kind of have it marked out, and they're talking about, what they accomplished at the end of day one, the pre-wiring, the electrical, what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Got you. Okay, that's good. I like how you kept
They
your
talk
Shane,
little,
about the
check there. Yeah.
we got any theaters to roast? Because I can't roast this one.
You can
We're gonna keep
roast it
this on
if
the
you
main.
want.
What am I
We're
going
gonna
to
keep this
roast?
on the main channel. We're keeping this on the main channel, so we're gonna be nice tonight.
I don't mind
I
if you
think.
want to roast it.
I mean, this is
I'm
all nice so far.
I'm always open to. I tell my team this all the time. I'm open to constructive criticism.
Did you at least get rid of the popcorn ceiling?
That whole room everything is brand new in that whole room.
What if part of
I
your
like the
home theater
popcorn.
install was? Yeah. What if
It
what if
probably
part of
would
his
have been
install was
easier.
popcorn?
It would have been easier just to like build a room off the house. Honestly.
How long did this take you to do it once you started construction?
Well, it was kind of spread out because we were waiting for those seats to come in. They were stuck outside of the States, and we were we started it, and then we were like, we got pushed back on our timeline because of the seats, and I had to use those seats because it was what like the whole design was kind of centered around. So, I mean, all in all, I would say this is probably a couple week project, 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Depending
really?
on
That's fast.
contractor availability. I mean, if you were to add up all the days, put in to it, but it took us all the way till beginning. We finished it right at the beginning of April.
Well, that's 2
You got any
weeks. That was
feedback
quick.
from the winter? You've been enjoying it and chilling it and
We don't
texting
want
you.
to.
Did I just watch Star
Don,
Wars?
we're only on episode 2 right now. We can't give away anything, right? We're
Oh,
only on
okay.
episode 2.
Sorry.
We talk about 8 more episodes down the road.
Luckily, we're rolling 2 out a week, so it'll be done by the end of this month.
Why did you put a desk in there?
So if you watch it, this is our preferred installer, Goodfellas AV. They're giving you an update of where they're currently at in the project, and he's saying that he's using the desk as an idea of where the seating is going to be, just to kind of give people a rough idea of how the room's coming along, what the plan is, that we wired for a 7.2.4, just giving a little insight, a little behind the scenes as to, how the whole process went down.
Okay, so what you're saying that we should watch this and pay attention instead of just making assumptions.
You could do that.
All right, I like so. This looks like my little spare bedroom.
Well, that's the point of this. Is like everybody has one of these rooms, right?
Yeah.
Every single home in America, and that's my goal as Dream Media. Me as the CEO is I want to put a home theater into every single home in America. So this is a great step in that direction, giving people inspiration that you can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah, because we get all the time, like people call in, even whenever I used to do sales. I can't tell you how many calls I've had where they're like, I really want a home theater, but do you think I can even do it? Like, do you think it's even worth it? Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Zack, you are an inspiration.
You are an inspiration.
You are.
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
Yes.
Everything
Thank you, guys.
I could be.
I really appreciate everybody's support from the bottom of my heart. You're why
That's awesome.
we do it. We love this stuff.
This is how
They
we
would
do
also
it.
like to know your barber in Colorado.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, where can
The
they go for that?
gentleman's barber,
the gentleman.
Barber
Really?
Steve.
I feel like I've
Yes.
seen an Instagram post from the gentleman's barber. Does he have a YouTube? Instagram?
Probably. I told them they need to get on social media. I've been giving them
Th-
tips and tricks.
There's somebody called the gentleman's barber. I know on Instagram or at least YouTube. There's definitely somebody called that. Look at this. Did you make him a plank?
All the patching.
What's that?
Oh yeah. Okay. Look at
Yeah.
that. Oh, you patched the window up and everything.
There was attic space too, right?
Yeah.
Look at that wallpaper. Good job. Dig that wallpaper, man.
I know,
Yeah,
it
they're like
transformed
makes-
the room.
For some reason, it makes it look bigger. That wallpaper. Like masks the smallness.
Yeah, design
Maybe
has
'cause it's
really been a
fancy.
passion of
Yeah.
mine. I've always been into real estate. Like, me and my wife have been flipping homes our whole relationship the last decade. So I've always been into design. And I think that's kind of what really made us kick this Dream Media Plus program into overdrive, because I just love seeing, like, making a vision come to life. You know, it's super fun.
Yeah, I like that. What is that? Like a
You know
gray
what's cool
beige?
about wallpaper too, because I work with a bunch of designers and love design myself, is that it has texture to it, so it picks up
Yeah,
light.
yeah.
And
Wait,
the way
is that
the light
texture or is
spreads,
that
it's really cool.
is that
No,
printed or
it
is it
has
textured?
texture, I'm sure.
Yeah,
is
it
texture?
has a little texture. Yep.
Mhm.
So it looks like it could be paint. Like
Well, it
Yeah,
looks like
I
it
mean,
could be a cool
and you
wallpaper.
could.
Who cares?
I mean, I've seen painters that are artists more so than painters do
Yep.
stuff like this, which is where I kind of got the
It's very
inspiration.
expensive and very time consuming.
Very
offense.
expensive. You'd
Yeah.
be looking at probably 20 grand to have an artist.
People on
paint
scaffolding
artist.
laying on their backs, painting ceilings, and you know,
Listen.
it can be crazy. Now
No offense.
wallpaper's making a comeback. I see a lot of high-end homes with cool wallpaper in it these days.
This room does not look like it belongs in a house you showed me before.
We inspired them to do more renovations on the home. They were saying they want to carry the theme on throughout the house. So I was like, heck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, right. Good luck. Fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Did you use white wall trim on that? Yeah, you would use white. Why did you not go black? Oh, wait, there's
What
white
do you mean?
everywhere. God, what these the little trim plates here. Little covers.
Well, we have a white ceiling and we have white gray floors. So
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I just like
Shut up.
I just
Shane.
look I just look at them like bling, white.
the
white.
subwoofers are gonna block it, if that helps.
All right.
Cabinet's gonna block it. The screen, you're not gonna see it.
You will not notice those white wall plates, Shane. I promise you.
That's what you got. White plates.
What's this? What's the white register? God damn it.
You could have done stainless plates if you wanted to get pimped.
Well, I would definitely notice that unless you're hiding it somehow. Dang. I mean, everything else I like. They got central air in there?
They got
Yeah.
vents down low.
Yeah.
That's so funny because you never see that in Florida. Everything's in the ceiling.
Fancy. Was that 2000? 1000.
Yep. PB 2000 Pro.
Mm-hmm. Is this it? Is that the end of the episode?
It's the end of the episode.
Stand by for next
Yeah.
week, I guess.
You got to let my sponsors play out.
Cliffhanger. Still going here. What do we got? Let's see what we got. We got Epson, Focal, Kaleidescape, Moran, Salamander, SVS, and Valencia and Acoustics. Is it Acoustics or Vicoustics?
The acoustics.
Yep, we
Very
couldn't have done
nice.
it without these guys here. If they didn't donate all the equipment, there's no possible way we could have afforded to give away a theater of this caliber. I think, I mean, with construction costs and, contractors. I mean, our preferred installers went above and beyond to make this happen as well. All the local contractors. I mean, I'm just so thankful to everybody that came together to make this happen for this family. But I mean, we added it up. I think retail, we'd be around 100 grand, probably over for this build. So
Man.
it's a serious home theater in a spare bedroom.
Yeah, it looks nice. Trying to make me rethink a wallpaper in my
100
room
grand.
now. Putting some of that fancy wallpaper in there. 100 G's.
Yeah, because we were,
parties.
With the
we were
room built out,
65.
yeah, the construction.
Yeah,
Mhm.
all the construction costs, room build out, and all that stuff.
Is
It
there,
adds up.
Anything else?
Carpet, pillars, everything, electrical. Yep. No, that's
Beautiful.
it. So the
So-
next episode is going to be coming out on Thursday at 8 Central.
Yeah, so guys, make sure you are subscribed over there. Hit the notification button. Make sure you watch so you are aware of the next Man Cave Makeover.
Man cave makeover.
What do you guys think about the Man Cave Makeover? Are you guys interested in something like that? Would you guys enter your videos to get made over from Dream Media? Leave your comments down below and let us know. Okay, so that's that. I'll probably edit that part out just so.
Yeah, it turned out really
just did
good.
one
Super,
little video,
super
yeah.
proud of you guys.
We didn't
for that.
cuss. I don't think we cussed in this whole clip, so except for
Thanks.
Don,
I
he said
did.
the F word
I
once.
did. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll edit that part out.
Slipped. Colorful.
So we got let's see, we got any interesting before we go into the next topic, we got interesting comments here. Listen, if you guys have any interesting comments or questions, make sure you drop them in the comment section here. People love the Man Cave Makeover. Keeping up with the Joneses. Let me look up here. The wood. I love the wood accent carpentry. Is that black wood that you put in there?
Yes.
Like the
everything was.
the stuff on the sides? Like the pillars?
Yeah, everything. Yep. It was trimmed out in real wood, and everything was painted matte finish in the limousine leather color.
Limousine leather. Fine.
Oh,
Fine.
Leather so soft.
fancy.
Limousine leather.
Fancy. Oh, a lot less drywall work. Is that what the secret is behind wallpaper? You don't have to do drywall work. Is that true?
Well, so this is an older home, and one of the struggles was going to be just getting the walls level to start with. So we just put this this really thin. It's almost like this very, very thin board. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now, but that way we could just seal all our seams, and that drywall or that wallpaper would stick perfect, because the walls were all wavy. You know how old homes are. And then we had the texture. It would have been a nightmare trying to smooth all that out.
Yeah. What is it? Wainscoting? Is that what it's called, Don?
No, wainscoting is when you have wood on the bottom, like in a room where it has like wood about halfway up with a piece of trim. That's called wainscoting.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like a handrail.
Yeah, or chair rail or whatever. That like you do like a billiard room, or even wainscoting can be white, which is a real, kind of very classical look to a room.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What is this question?
Stuff you got to know when you're an integrator.
What is this question?
You got to speak designer.
Why is
Like,
Shane and
you
Brian
gotta
going
know
up
what
against
a
each other?
Goja is, and you got to know what this is, and Cofer ceiling. And you really do, which I love, because I love interior design, man. Believe it or not, I see some of the most amazing, crazy stuff ever. There's some brilliant people out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what got me into design. Is just this industry. Naturally, we see so many crazy homes. It's inspirational.
You got to know what Tuscan style is, contemporary, coastal contemporary, transitional, mid-century. Like, you got to be able to speak the language when you're doing, because, you ask them what theme the house is. You want to continue that to the theater or the media room or the different areas of the house. We don't just do single rooms.
Yeah.
Can you actually soundproof in a townhouse?
Well, soundproofing is a word we never use, because a liability.
Yeah,
We use sound mitigation is the term, and you
and I
can
mean,
PU
really,
isolator.
do it to a point, but you're never
I
gonna.
mean,
I
if
mean,
we're being honest, if you are in a townhome, I
Mhm.
would recommend not spending the money at all. Just wait until you get a single family home, because subwoofers are omnidirectional and they're just going to reverberate right through the floors, right through the walls, and
well, the
there's not a
resonance
whole lot.
frequency of the material. So we've
Yeah,
done
there's
it on
there's not
big
a whole lot.
high rise condos, like huge 5,000 and 6,000 square foot high rise condos. We've done sound mitigation, hired people to come in, put material in it. Actually, Matthew Pose is really an expert at sound mitigation and working on that. So I bring him in all my projects now. He uses these little clips that decouple the drywall, airspace, insulation material, floating floors. I mean, you can spend as much on sound mitigation as you can on the whole project if you're not careful. You know.
Well, and Don, we're talking about, a townhome,
Well,
so
yeah. Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
The budget is the big question 99% of the time. Anything can be done, but yeah, for the average consumer in a
Yeah,
townhome,
I'd
I
like
would
to do
advise
more
against it.
systems for average consumers instead of the ultra wealthy because the average consumer really appreciates it. Yeah.
How can people donate to the next theater giveaway?
Well,
Is that
we
is that even
have
something
there
you had to
there
consider?
isn't yeah, we don't have a way for you to donate to it. It's completely free to whoever wins. Nobody had to pay for it. That's the beauty of it. You just
Hmm.
submit your room, and
Well, you
you're
did.
entered to win.
You had to pay for it.
Well, yeah, Dream Media had to pay for it.
Yeah.
I would be interested to see how many people would donate to give away
Yeah. Kellen
a
was
theater to
complaining about
somebody.
no Christmas bonus because of that, man. What's up? No,
No, he was not. That is not true.
that is a lie. Yeah, absolutely a lie.
100%.
100%.
Um, I don't know. That would be cool though. If the whole community came together, because Dream Media did have to come out of pocket for the construction cost and contractor cost, and it was a pretty hefty
Mm-hmm.
expense for us. But I mean, we don't want to put that on the community either. We'll think about it. This is our
What they
first
call
year doing it,
giving
so
back. That's the whole reason they call it giving
yeah,
back. No.
yeah.
Hmm.
But next year, we learned a lot through this process. So next year, we'll have new and exciting ideas. But I don't foresee that we would ask the community to donate to it because this is us giving back to the community for all of your support. Everybody who buys from us, you can support us by purchasing on our website. We officially have our e-commerce store up and running, dreammediaav.com, or you can go to shopdreammedia.com. Both URLs are the same landing page. And if you click on the banner right there on the front homepage, it'll take you to the Man Cave Makeover landing page that has all of the sponsored equipment in the room. So that's really the best way for you to give back or to donate to next year's cause, is to just support Dream Media and share the news, tell your neighbors about us, buy from us, all that good stuff.
Yeah. That's shopdreammedia.com. And by the way, in case you guys haven't noticed from the posts and the past few videos that I've put up from Perlisten and some other stuff, community posts, that I have partnered up with Dream Media to, that's why he's here today, to help promote him. And also, he's going to promote through me as well by supplying me with products that may be popular for you guys that you might want to know about, which I can review and then give you some of my input, whether or not it's worth buying from Dream Media. I'm only going to request the good stuff that I think would be worth it. So I'm not going to request anything that's really crappy. But I'm going to review some products for Dream Media. And if you guys want to pick up those products, I'll leave some links down below in the video's description, which you can purchase through Dream Media. Again, I've partnered up with Zack and the crew over there, Dream Media. And also, if you guys want to visit Audioholics as well, Gene and the Audioholics crew, which includes myself as well, you'll see me over on Audioholics channel and their website, promoting Dream Media there as well. So if you guys want to listen to me here or listen to me over there, You can see all three of us, Dream Media, Audioholics, Shane Lee, all working together in perfect harmony.
One big happy family.
One big happy family. So that's
Yeah, we have.
shopdreammedia.com or dreammediaav.com.
Yeah, so if you
Yeah,
click
I'm
that
sure
banner
happy
right
to
there,
get hooked up with the Dream Media guys and
Mhm.
got to spend some time with Kellen at the Florida Audio Expo and had a really good time with him. Just solid dudes, man. They're really straight up legitimate. Go out of their way for you, try to give you good advice. So don't beat them up on price.
well,
You guys over there.
we
So
we do guarantee the lowest price across all authorized retailer. So you are gonna get a good price. But yes, we take care of people. Like I don't care what it costs the company. Like if you look us up online, you'll see nothing but 5-star reviews because we take care of people. Like we do not let people be unhappy. I'll give you a full refund.
look at this, which also leads us to something on your website.
Oh,
Look at
Ooh.
that.
God,
Listen.
I can't wait to see these in person.
Very sexy there, boy.
Carbon fiber.
Do you
God,
have any details on this that you can share before our live stream on Thursday?
I think we should save that and let the Perlisten guys
50
really.
50 pairs all they're making.
Let's
Really?
let them
Is that
really.
for real?
Pair, that's it. That's what Dan
Wow,
said.
that's a 50 pair.
Yeah,
Jeez
these
Louise.
things are
Yeah,
gonna
he was at the
fly
Munich
off the
Audio Show.
shelves. Yeah, definitely make sure you get them before they're gone. They're not, I mean, they're the whole brand is just killing it. I mean,
They're
I am
insane.
honored that they
That-
chose Dream Media
Yeah,
as
that's
their
insane.
online partner. I mean, they're just incredible.
Is that rose gold?
Well, the whole Fidelity family, dude. Not just Perlisten, but Steve Jane, the whole crew are just every
Great
single one
people.
of them are absolutely amazing, generous, passionate. I mean, and they've got some really killer lines. Not just Perlisten's the flagship of their line, but those guys do it right, man. I'm super impressed with them. I got to say, for
They're
a
good
listen,
people.
company, they're just solid.
these speakers are so good you can sit sideways and you still get a stereo imaging. Look at that. That photo right there. That's awesome.
Come on, Shane. Man.
They're pretty sweet though.
So,
I dig these.
Arendelle had a picture and they're promoting, and it's got like two of their speakers and a chick in a chair off to the side. And all the people, oh
No.
my God, she's not going to get stereo imaging. I'm like, dude, put the Hot Pocket down and get out of mom's basement. It's an advertisement.
Look at this. They
Wow.
got ISO acoustics.
Yeah, the
back there
ISO
this time around.
acoustics, custom built isolators.
Fancy.
That's another
Yeah.
great product, man. ISO acoustics, can't say enough good stuff about their products.
Yeah.
Use it
That bronze
myself.
trim.
I didn't know how much of a difference
It does. It
those
really
made.
does.
Mm-hmm.
They're
And
center
I
channel
didn't know.
cams. Yeah.
There's so much snake oil, and we
Right.
just, over these last few years have been getting into the high end market. And until I went to Expona and sat down in the Focal booth and listened, they had the exact same speakers set up with isoacoustics, without it.
You could hear it.
And you could hear it. And we interviewed people. I wanted to make sure
Mhm.
it wasn't just me. We interviewed people on camera,
Yeah.
and like 9 out of 10 people all agreed, like there was a difference.
Yeah. I did listen. If you guys missed the review, I did a review over on Audioholics channel.
Yeah, I saw
There's
it.
a big difference.
You had it way down. Another great line that you guys picked up, Zach, is Via Blue. And there's a lot of snake oil with cables. I'm not going to say they make your system sound way better. They look really cool and they're going to give you the best sound you're going to get, but they're very affordable for a high-end type cable. And if you think aesthetics don't matter, they do. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, there's a reason you buy those super nice cables, and it's
you're not
to
going to hook up
complement those.
Zipwire to the Perlisten S17 limited edition carbon fiber speakers. You're going to put some big fat heady cables on there.
I mean, there are people.
But
that
in comparison, like you said, in comparison to a lot
What'd you
of the industry competitors, they're very reasonably priced, and it's an impressive looking.
They really
cable.
are. No, and they're good people. What'd you say, Shane? Something
So
for
shout out to Shane said, shout out to PJ for the $5 super chat. Thank you for that. Love the channel. Great advice. Keep up the great work. Thank you, PJ, for the super chat. So that's listen, we're gonna be talking about this with Dan. Is it Dan's gonna be on, right? Dan Romer, the
Dan Romer.
designer.
Yep.
Yeah, have you
of
met
your
Dan yet, Shane?
I have not. I've only
He
met
is
all of his speakers.
one of the coolest, nicest. I mean, guy's a genius designer, brilliant designer, but super humble, super nice guy. He's going to be a great guest. You're going to be impressed.
Yeah, hope so, man. All his speakers are awesome. Rental speakers,
Harassed him with the audio
XTZ,
show.
Perlisten. Everything he's designed has sounded great so far. The only thing I haven't listened to was maybe the monoprice ones.
They're the only ones at the audio show that would actually play really good, like electronic and pump up the volume instead of that smelly cat jazz crap that everybody listens to.
No, the whole Perlisten team and
killer.
along with the Fidelity guys, just cool people.
Cool.
And
Love
a cool brand. Like the whole styling, the marketing, like I just immediately got behind it. I'm like, this company is doing great things. I'm really honored to be a part of it.
Well, Steve is an industry veteran and he's kind of leading that whole thing. And again, he's super easy to talk to, down to earth, very busy guy. But I mean, yeah, I definitely, you can, any of the products that they offer, you can believe in. And this being the flagship product, I guess I'm safe to say that, right, Zach? It's pretty much the flagship in their entire speaker line anyways.
30 G's. Again, thank you for the super chat. Chabrubin, thank you for the $3 super chat. Really appreciate that.
Chabrubin. My wife moved me to the basement.
This is the first dropout. He's must have ran out of battery power. Well, hold on. Let me let's take this off.
He maybe had to go pee.
Maybe. Oh, he's back. Okay, here we go.
There he is.
But your battery died.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Sorry, I'm back now.
What's this? Thought they're right. Perlisten is definitely not on closeout at audio, whatever advisor.
Come on, man. But people always got to stir the pot, dude. Always.
If you guys had missed the video,
stock of Perlisten, they're selling so fast. You're not getting a closeout Perlisten speakers. I mean, they're
nobody's got stock on those. Yeah, they're hard to get.
I mean, they're pre-order. I mean, they're sold out before they even come in. I mean, these things are all the rage. They're winning like every award at every trade show.
Mm-hmm.
Except the double-blind listening test.
Speaking of the double-blind listening test, they're done. I'm going to be down at Gene's house. I don't think it's a secret. He already let the cat out of the bag.
Let me tell you about the video we're going to do. We're going to put blindfolds on.
We got the Karate Kid blindfold on that I'm going to bring over.
We're going to do Karate Kid blindfold. That was my idea.
Yep.
We're going to come out and they're going to play speakers and we're going to try to figure out which one sounds.
We're going to see, can I decipher an AudioQuest cable from whatever else he's got over there? Two cables. We're going to give me some good odds here, 50-50. We're going to do that. And then we're going to put up the Perlisten S7T, which he has, against the Revel. What's the model number? The Revel
328 Bs.
Yeah. So 15 grand against like 5 grand or something like that. Apparently the Revel won.
The base to that one. So, I'll be interested to hear that.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. That's going to be fun. And I think Zack is going to come down quite possibly. And join us in
Zack. We got room for you. Come on, Big Daddy. I got a gift.
Yeah, we need to coordinate. We definitely need to get together.
Got a lock in the door too, so you'll be all right.
So this is gonna be fun too.
Very fun. All right.
Another thing I want to talk about, which was on my agenda today.
Oh boy.
Which you guys, this is a good one. I'm of course going to take a quick little bathroom break while you guys talk about the MadVR, whatever the new. Zack disappear again?
The Extreme 2.
The MadVR NV Extreme Mark II. It's got that.
Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah.
Because hold on, I didn't see the video. I saw the thumbnail. So you guys have it.
Well, we're gonna do a live stream
in the flesh
with Peacock one night with the boys.
That would be
MadVR,
cool.
So.
I love Joey.
Is that worth?
Look, you'll never find a better, nicer, more knowledgeable, really more passionate, holistic theater guy than Joey Peacock. He's one of my favorite human beings on the planet.
I just
He
get
loves
excited when
classic
Joey
theater.
calls.
Oh, dude, me too. Sometimes I'll call him just to brighten my day. He's like, "What's up?" You know. He's
Yeah.
there's some
Yeah.
gems in this industry, man. There's some turds, but there's some gems too. You know, he's part of the new guard, the new school, man. You know, like Steve Jane and some of the new people that are passionate and excited about it, and aren't doing come overs and reciting from the Bible of Floyd Toole.
Oh boy. So we got the MadVR Envy Extreme 2, which is on your channel. Let me pop that on here. Let me skip
Yeah, we
this
should do a
ad here.
dedicated video on this and have Joey on the live stream,
Who's that with
as
you?
well as
Listen, is this a big departure from whatever I reviewed from you guys? The other one? Besides from looks?
well, what they're premiering at this show is the new motion AI, which helps with like judder. It's actually really impressive and extremely notable. I think even more so than on projection on this 146-inch micro LED from Samsung.
Okay.
But their motion AI completely resolves that. It's impressive.
So you don't see any kind of motion blur at all, is what you're saying.
You should watch
Everybody
the video.
says that
I'm saying it is dramatically, like without a doubt, notably better.
Indubitably.
But everybody says that every year on their TV tech. I always see it. It's pretty noticeable.
I think we're gonna need to get you one over there, Shane, so you can.
You think it's that good where you're not gonna? This is Avatar 2 levels of quality of 40 frames per second or 60 frames per second. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying you should watch the video and make an assumption for yourself.
I
was impressed personally. What was that?
Okay. You haven't seen Avatar 2, did you?
No, not yet.
Damn you, Zack. Gemini Man. Have you seen Gemini Man?
The
Yes.
old school movie?
Does it look as good as that? 4K 60.
So they were taking some scenes that specifically highlighted how bad the judder can be. I didn't sit down and watch a whole movie, but I will say I've seen it. It's evident in a lot of films, and it resolved it easily, and made it very minimal. Just watch the video. Make an assumption for yourself.
I mean, I would have to have it in person. That's, you can't really decipher that in video.
Yeah,
I would hate to be
we'll
like,
get you one.
I would hate to get it and be like, it's okay. I can still see it. It's all right. Because then those guys get.
It's not
looking good.
Yeah, it's not out on their current models, and well, once we have one in our possession, we'll get you one, Shane.
Okay, I'm excited. I thought it was gonna be on this one, the last one. I thought there's some beta or something like that. So I was excited to try it out. I was really looking forward.
Those MadVRs get really hot, like super, super hot, and they really put a lot of effort into the design of the build and the ventilation. Yeah. It's like called their Glacier X cooling system. It's got these monster fans in it and runs crazy cool now.
This was at a show. Okay. Oh, I thought Kellen had this or something.
He does. There will be a video coming out on that too, but it doesn't have the motion AI on it yet.
Who are you with in this video, Zach?
He must be on his Wi-Fi at his house. He needs to get that iPhone 5G.
5G? Yeah, well, 5G's not.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. 5G. The only thing I don't like about the design.
Load it down.
I wish
this is their CEO and co-founder, Richard.
Yeah. Okay.
Why they have to put the MadVR logo like dead center, gigantic letters?
It looks cool.
I think it's badass.
It looks dope, dude.
I like the design. I just don't like. I know it's a MadVR. You fucking gotta broadcast that shit.
You want to hide it?
Put it on the corner or something like that. I mean, like the logo in the center. You know, you got
Dude, the
spelling
shit you
letters.
come up with, bro.
Look, it's like where.
Like,
Do you remember?
seriously,
You remember
like,
back in the
really?
day? Remember those Carl
Wow, I gotta put
Kanai? Remember
that.
Carl
I
Kanai
think it looks
clothes?
dope. I think that's a beautiful piece.
I think
of
it looks amazing.
Yeah, it
Did you
looks
see
really
the old
cool.
design? I think
You
it
know what,
looks
Yeah,
a
Zach?
lot
really
better.
You know what, Zach? You're like Mr. Fancy Pants real estate guy here, fancy wallpaper. And you think that looks okay? That looks a little
Looks
tacky to me.
awesome. You got no style, bro.
Well, let's keep in mind, 99% of the time, this is going in a rack.
Yeah,
My rack looks
a
awesome.
rack in another
If
room.
I was in there, you'd be like, man, the first thing you would see is MadVR. People are like, MadVR, what's that? And then you would see the blue
Awesome. It
lights,
looks like a
Macintosh.
high-end piece. It looks like a $16,000 piece of equipment. That's what
Yeah.
it costs.
It would look like a 20,000 piece of equipment.
They put a little button, too,
down there.
if you are going to
That
put it
looks
on
great.
display.
There's nothing wrong with the way that looks, dude.
100% that thing, tacky.
Wow. Really?
Shrink that down, put it in the corner.
Wow.
Hey, then you got whatever this is. Every pixel counts. And then you got to read this in the middle. Oh my goodness.
All right, maybe Shane's not getting a unit. Hater.
I haven't asked for nothing. So.
Look, why would you not shrink that down, put that right above the Envy? Dude, it looks so classy if it was like
On
that.
this week's episode of Hoarders, Shane Lee, audio.
I mean, it does look. You know, the old version looks exactly like my Silverstone PC case, exactly. Because I took my Silverstone out, and I went to go put the old one in. I was like, holy shit, this is exactly the same, except for a couple things here and there, but same stuff. But this definitely does look more custom.
He's talking about right here how they put a little button on the bottom to turn off that light on the front. You know how there's like some guys that'll put all the equipment at the front of the room and don't want to see a single light.
Not the Macintosh
I thought that was.
Not the
I
Macintosh
thought that was
guy.
kind of a cool little thing they did, turning.
That's the only reason people
having
buy
that button there.
Macintosh is because of the blue lights.
Well, I think Zach might be carrying Macintosh at some point in time.
Yeah.
Possibly.
You'll sell a ton of it.
If we
Yes, you
can
will.
just one thing at a time, we're trying to be successful at everything we do, and if we take on too many brands at one time, it's hard to manage. We got a lot of good quality manufacturers right now that we need to give some light.
Which
Not
would
to mention, Shane, you said yourself that you think Trinov amplification and processing is a better match than MaxStacks, right?
I did a review on that. I kind of alluded to that. Whether or not people deciphered that from my review, that's up to them. But which would you all choose if you had to choose, Kaleidescape or MadVR?
Two different things, man.
That is a different
Yeah.
thing. Andy B, what kind of question is that, man?
I mean, I'd pick the Kaleidescape first, but
Oh, well, maybe this is in his purchase, his line of
Well,
purchases.
I would say too, it depends on like what kind of setup you have. Like if the nonlinear stretch and the subtitle management and all that is like if you're doing a cinescope screen, I would say the MadVR would be probably more beneficial to
for
you
sure.
because
Yeah.
you're sitting there having to adjust your zoom and focus on or switch between lens memories on your projector every day. That's got to be the best part of the MadVR is just how quick all the aspect ratios switch for you. So but if you're just running like a TV or 16:9 screen, maybe go Kaleidescape.
Yeah, if you're doing a 235 or 241 screen, MadVR hands down because that's the best way to manage it.
Yep.
Absolutely the best way to manage it. But overall, Kaleidescape's going to give you, the highest performance video you're going to get, really, and easy to use. That menu that Kaleidescape has is just amazing. It's the best menu.
Yeah,
their UI. It
Their
always
UI.
has been.
Yep.
For a long time.
It's impressive. Even when you just walk into the room, like it always gets people's attention.
How did you pee that quick?
What are you talking about? FedEx was at the door. FedEx was at the door.
Empty the can? Wow. I'm impressed.
What was the answer? What was your answer? Kaleidescape?
Well, it
If
depends.
he's running a scope screen, MadVR. If
Yeah.
not, Kaleidescape.
Oh, sorry, man. I was
The
preoccupied FedEx.
problem that
Well,
those two pieces have is they're expensive, and
yeah,
everybody's going poo poo on them because they're expensive.
yeah. Oh, just
You
in
don't
case you
need
guys,
that.
speaking of which, if just in case you guys missed the video about negativity in audio and home theater, I did a video yesterday. Check out that video.
You
It
did
might be
too.
directed towards you. But as far as Kaleidescape and Mad VR, I would definitely go with Kaleidescape for sure. I
Well,
think
everybody's
Kaleidescape would be
doing the
the
rant
yeah.
videos lately, aren't they?
I know Gene did. Me and Gene timed it at the same time. 'Cause he did one, and then I did one 2 weeks ago, and I clipped it out because I think I was drinking, so I might have been
Well, everybody
swearing
thinks
a few more.
they've
Yeah,
life hacked home theater. Yeah.
the DIY guys think they got that locked down. What are we gonna
Oh
do?
yeah. You don't
But
need that.
I would say Kaleidescape just because I think it's more functional for the masses. Because you can with that, if you don't have content, you're not really. There's no sense of having a home theater. So Kaleidescape would be
No,
the
but like
one for
Zach
me.
said, on a scope screen, you need to manage that, and the Kaleidescape does nothing for that. But the Mad VR
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah.
is a miracle piece for
Well, at
that.
least you got a projector that can zoom in the meantime.
For
Sure.
we literally recorded a video with a customer who wanted us to make a video discussing how you should not buy a 240 screen, a
Hmm.
projector, and a pan-morph DCR lens without a MadVR, because when you spend that much money, it's just annoying to sit there and wait for the lens memory to shift. Not to mention, it's just a different experience. Like the MadVR, it's just seamless. Like
Well,
it's full screen all the time.
it is seamless. It is seamless. I will say
Until you
that.
get blue screen.
But and it does clean up the picture considerably. But in the meantime, you really do need a lot of content for home theater to really enjoy it.
Yes, you
If
do.
you are on a budget, if you don't have a budget, then yeah, go Mad VR. If you're on a budget and you have to save money, I would say you get more usage out of a Kaleidescape. Because if you have a JVC, you can do the A, B, C, D off thing, and then you can change the aspect ratio. You can go to full or zoom in for those 2.0 aspect ratio
Yeah, but it takes
shows.
time to do that. And like,
You know,
if you do it every day and you gotta, it's annoying.
man.
What kind of screen do you have at home, Shane?
I got a Stewart 239. And
Okay.
I've been not wanting to send that Mad VR back, and then fucking Kellen was like, "I need it back." I was like, "God damn you!"
So before that, you were
Uh,
sitting there doing the lens memory, and you don't think it's that bad?
I mean, when I watch something, I don't sit there for like 8 hours a day. I'll watch something. I'll like review a movie or something like that, and if I know what it is, then I'll switch back and forth. That's fine. If it's like an IMAX movie with a little different aspect ratio, I think the
Yeah.
biggest thing is the 2.0 shows like Apple TV. Occasionally, the stuff on Netflix is 2.0. So there's always, even if I zoom in, there's a sliver, which bothers me a little bit. I've learned to deal with it. There's two extra button presses I have to do to get to it. But I get what you're saying, that it's definitely a no-brainer to not have to worry about that. But I think in the near term, if you are on a budget, and you do have at least a JVC, there's a slight workaround. It takes a little bit more time, takes maybe another 10, 12 seconds at your time to get it to fit your actual CinemaScope screen. But if you're not worried about the money, then I would go with MadVR first, because not only will it help the aspect ratio, but it's going to help just the picture quality overall. It will look cleaner, especially it just makes everything brighter and cleaner looking. For whatever reason, the JVC, it's just dimmer looking without the MadVR. You have to like tweak more to get it to look more like the MadVR.
Yo,
Or
Shane,
like at least
we're
have
an
it
hour
like
and
professionally
15,
calibrated.
man. You about wrapped up, or you got more?
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. But that's my thought on Kaleidescape versus MadVR. Oh, did you say MadVR first? Did you go the opposite direction?
We
Zack?
said both. It's just dependent on the
Right.
situation.
They're
You
like
know?
peas and carrots.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say
Um,
like, and if you have the money, you're gonna buy both at the same time.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. Regular people can't. Regular people can't afford either. Who's regular people? You're regular people or are regular people?
Everyday people.
Anything else here? Licensed software. MadVR needs to go software. What's this question? MadVR needs to go software based and give recommendations for CPU, GPU, motherboard, and power supply. I think their biggest thing is you can make your own you can make your own MadVR. It's just the UI is what simplifies everything. Because you can get whatever they're doing. You can make your own, but you have to back out of Windows, Windows and all that stuff, and that's a pain in the butt. So I think it's their UI is really what you're kind of paying for.
I mean, even if
Hold on.
you, I was just gonna talk
Class
about
warfare.
Lumigen and MadVR. That's kind of a
Uh,
prime example of how MadVR has knocked it out of the park. We
yeah,
used to sell Lumigen, and it was just a little more difficult. MadVR is a plug and play,
yeah.
astonishing
A
unit. I
little more
mean, there's
difficult.
definitely a
I saw.
place for it in the market.
I believe. Yeah, I believe I kind of alluded to that in my review at least. I think some of those Lumigen guys got a little upset about it. But one thing I want to talk about before I get into it, let me. So last week, I'm gonna clip this out in my own video in case you guys have seen it as well. So last week I had partaken in probably one of the biggest concerts since maybe the Beatles over in MetLife Arena, MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, which was the Taylor Swift Eras Tour. I personally am not the biggest Taylor Swift fan, but my wife is. But my wife is a big fan. My wife is a big fan. I know some of the popular songs. I don't know every single song of hers, of course. I know the popular songs. Like I can sing along with some of the more popular songs. And I will say that she basically sold out the arena. It's like 70. I think the arena holds 80,000 people. She sold out like 70,000. So it definitely sold out. The only reason why she didn't sell it like the other 10 was because it was behind the screen, so they kind of blocked that off. But other than that, if that screen wasn't there, that big gigantic micro LED screen, I'm sure she would have sold out for sure. Because not only were there people, every seat was filled inside of the stadium, the mall parking lot and the parking lot was filled across the street as well. So it was like not only have you got the stadium, but you also have the parking lot, the entire mall across the street.
What's
So
one
it's
of her
like
songs? I don't know any of her. Like
shake it off. I know you've heard Taylor Swift. Come on.
Taylor Swift.
So
He's not gonna admit it if he has.
No, I would admit it. I mean, I love lots of different music, but just I love The Weeknd. I just like none she sings really does anything for me.
listen, you don't have to be ashamed if you know a couple Taylor Swift songs because there's plenty of guys that were at the show as
Oh, I'm
well.
sure.
I would say the ratio of females to male probably about 90 to 10%
Yeah.
from my estimation. I
And
think the biggest
teenagers.
majority, the biggest majority is probably fathers would have to be it because there were a lot of like preteens and teenage girls there. As far as like the performances, listen, the girl did 44 songs. She did over 3 hours of songs.
44
I think that's
songs.
44 songs. That's pretty goddamn impressive.
Wow.
Amazing. I would say an amazing performance on her part, even though I only knew about 15% of the songs. And then also, what is very impressive was pretty much there was a sing along for every single one of the songs. And as loud as a concert can possibly be in a stadium, the speakers did not overpower 70,000 young screaming girls singing along. It got so loud I had to put napkins in my ears for 3 hours. That's how loud these young girls get when they're at a Taylor Swift concert. Audio
I can
quality
believe that.
wise, yeah, audio quality wise, it's in a stadium, so it's kind of echoey, so it's not going to be the best. So I'll review the audio. The bass also was not the best as well. It sounded better like in smaller venues like MSG, Madison Square Garden, but in stadium, you get that stadium sound. If you have a Yamaha receiver, you know what I'm talking about. But I think the biggest thing is that she did sing a crazy amount of songs for 3.5 hours. I think she maybe took like two breaks to switch outfits for maybe 3 minutes apiece between each one. Energy was super high, full thing. I mean, I've got videos of my wife singing and the little girl that she brought along, her friend's daughter. So shout out to my friend who supplied me with the tickets because those tickets were going for something like
What?
$50,000. I think the highest ticket I saw was like $92,000 on the ground level, which is crazy. And my section, they were going for $5,200.
She sings
And
like
we had,
country, right? Like country pop.
yeah, no, she does country. She does, yeah, country and pop, and then a mixed match of
Kind of pretty
both,
much the
a
same
mix of both.
thing.
Yeah. Um, Great songs, man. She really fantastic performer. I mean, if you can get some tickets, what a great show. I mean, she was like diving under the stage and the LED floor, micro LED screen, which is probably the best screen I've ever seen ever. Better than the probably JVC I have here. And man, what a great show. I drank about 8 Heinekens, $15 a pop. I drank one of the best tasting Giros I've had for $15. And what a great show. Curious to know if you guys, listen, don't be ashamed if you got kids who drug you to a Taylor Swift concert or whatever, or if you are a Taylor Swift fan. Gene tried to call me out to go into a Taylor Swift concert. And you know what? He had more people that liked my comment rather than hated on it. So a lot of you guys do like Taylor Swift.
Are
She
you
put on an
seriously
amazing show.
trying to sit here and sell Taylor Swift?
I'm just giving a review. I know
That's
some
what
Taylor Swift
your
fans probably
review.
want to know about it. I know there's some Taylor Swift. I know there's some fathers out there just like me with daughters that want to know if it's worthwhile. I would definitely not spend $5,000 for it. I would not spend $92,000 for it. But if you can get one for like, get a ticket for like $500 maximum,
Yeah.
then it would
Ready.
probably be worth it for that
Looking
$500
right now.
max. anything over $500, man. That's a
I
tough
wouldn't go
call.
across the street to see Taylor Swift, dude. Sorry. None of her, whatever I've heard, I don't even know a song name. Like, it's,
So Don doesn't have any daughters, so he doesn't. He
I
can't
have
really.
3 daughters.
Oh, do you
So,
have daughters?
and
And
a
they're not.
16-year-old.
Hold on.
And she
You
hates it.
are.
My daughter thinks Taylor
Ain't none of your daughters like Taylor Swift?
My daughter has fantastic music taste.
She's not one of them like Taylor
She's
Taylor
in
Swift.
theater. What?
$4. You got 4 daughters. Not one of them like
$3.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. No.
You got 3.
How do
Not a
I
single
know
one.
that
older.
and you don't know that, Shane?
I only know them on here.
I'm older. I mean, my youngest is
You're
16,
like 2 years older than me.
almost 30. No,
I'm gonna meet
sure
them.
she
I'm gonna
puts
meet
on a
them. I'm gonna
great
ask
show.
them.
You know,
She does put on a
Madonna
great show.
puts on a great show.
Listen, there are people that are just gonna hate her because she's very popular. I don't care. I don't care if anybody's really popular.
I'd love to see
I know
the
clip
Weeknd.
speakers.
I think the Weeknd rocks.
I know.
love his
I know
music.
clip
He's beautiful.
speakers are very popular. Clip speakers are very popular. Do I hate clip speakers? No, I don't. They have a specific
do.
sound. I can appreciate a clip speaker.
Liar.
Taylor
Liar.
Swift has a specific sound,
Liar.
specific
Liar.
songs. I can appreciate that. Like there's Pink Floyd, there's The Weeknd. I like all kinds of genres of music. I don't hate. I don't discriminate. Neither should you guys.
Mhm.
Like everything. That's what I say. If you guys got kids and they want to go see Taylor Swift, don't spend over $500.
The music
but
was good.
She puts on a very good show.
Okay.
But if you guys have went to the show, definitely leave your comments down below. Let me know how you feel about Taylor Swift and her concert, and how do you think it stacks up to other concerts
Right,
that you
we're
haven't
running out
seen?
of
Podcast has taken an interesting
Are
turn.
you drinking Bud Light, Shane? You're drinking Bud Light tonight, aren't you?
Listen, if I'm talking about I'm gonna get views on a Taylor Swift topic. I know that, so I'm doing it.
You're drinking
Plus,
Bud Light.
plus it goes along with audio and home theater. I mean, come on.
Oh,
Man.
Taylor Swift.
How do you Well, it's music and concerts in general. Like, how do you know what a live sounding concert sounds like on your hi-fi system if you've never been to one before? You got to know.
Do I go concerts all the
You know
time?
what? You know what's
Real
this is a
good
topic as
concerts.
well. This is a topic. There's something that I hate about reviewers. A lot of reviewers, they don't watch movies, they don't listen to music, but they'll tell you what sounds good, what looks good, what sounds bad. But they don't have like references. They don't. If you ask them a question, yo, did you see this movie? Did you listen to this album? Like, no, no, I don't have time. I don't have time. So how are you putting out content?
Text me some Taylor
So
Swift songs. I'm gonna go listen when we
listen,
get off.
listen. I don't sit there and listen to Taylor
No,
Swift. Okay,
I honestly, dude, I probably shouldn't say all that because I've never really
I'm
listened.
just talking.
I
I'm
play
just
like
talking
8 seconds
about.
of her songs. I'm like, yes.
I was reviewing the I was reviewing the whole venue and the experience. It's a good experience. I don't know. I don't know a lot. I know like maybe 10 songs. She has. She sang 44.
Probably
I'm
with
pretty sure she
50.
has more than 44 songs. But you gotta listen. That's what I'm saying. Like you should know what a good sounding concert, like a top quality concert, sounds like in a big venue, and then you can reference that to your own home theater setups. You should know what a top quality cinematic experience at your local theater sounds like.
Yeah, all the
You can
time.
reference that to your home theater. So
I
these
still
all
love
go
to go
hand
to
in hand.
I like to
And this
go
is
get popcorn, sit down, like to get out of the house. I love going to the movies. I go to movies all the time. I mean, I go to concerts all the time, just with good
mhm.
band. Um, I just saw
Listen.
Stevie Nicks,
I've been in a lot
72
of
years old,
I've been
killing
to a
it.
lot of concerts. I've never even heard of the artist before, but when you see it live, it's a different experience than if you
Totally, I
if you're going
agree,
to sit in your living room.
100%.
Yeah, yeah, it's just better sounding. Plus, you get the
Apple
energy from the
Dolby.
people.
Thanks, Jed. No, I'll check it out. I mean, if you really feel that strongly about it, I'll force myself to sit and listen to the
Listen, of the
pop
concert,
country,
not you don't have to
like
sit there
new
and listen to
country. I
the
can't
album
listen to
at
any
your
of it.
house.
It's like all one song thrown together. And I've got massive playlists of Taylor music. I went and saw
Uh,
Tool. That was a concert.
where'd you see them at?
Tampa.
Well, see, I would never go to a Tool concert. I mean, I would never
You
listen to
never go to a
Tool at my
Tool
house,
concert.
but I would go to the concert though, just to experience it, and I'm sure it's probably really cool.
It was
But
unbelievable.
wouldn't it be the first thing in my? I want to be like, oh, Tool, I'm going.
I'm
But
the
that's
same
my
way
listen.
with sports, like football,
Mm-hmm.
baseball, all of it, you know. Love going to live events, but don't love watching it. I'll have to say though, I love music, and spatial audio has changed my perspective of,
Yeah.
concert versus home listening.
Oh,
I
spatial
have
audio, man.
It's a game changer. I would
So,
say it is your own personal concert. It's
yeah,
so immersive. It's one of my favorite things to do is listen to spatial audio now.
yeah, it's really cool. They even have it on Audible now, like on audiobooks. You can do audiobooks in spatial audio, and they have like actors, voice actors. I just listened to one with Lawrence Fishburne in it, and it's crazy. The sounds move all around. I mean, the things that they're doing with audio now are really exciting.
Hold
Even
on.
Taylor Swift.
All the quotes in the comment section for Taylor Swift trying to be like sneaky. Look at all the fucking Taylor Swift fans we got in the comment section.
I can never see the comments on this platform we're using.
Yeah, it sucks. You got it because it's cheap.
Yeah, no, Shane, you're not fooling anybody. You're 100% a Taylor Swift
Oh,
fan.
it's got more
Like,
features. Doesn't have more features. Taylor Swift.
Thank you for the super chat, Mitsu Kid. $10 super chat. Yo, thank you for the super chat. Aside from all the Taylor Swift quotes, guys, if you guys have any questions, ask them now before we log off.
You want to know about a concert? My first concert I went to was like 1982. It's Ted Nugent, 81 or 82, right? So we're sitting, it's an outdoor stadium, like a football stadium, right? And a freaking helicopter flies in and hovers above the stage, drops a rope, and this MFer slides down, and his guitar slides down onto the stage from a rope, and the helicopter flies off. Now that's a concert.
now that's sick. Heck yeah.
That's a concert. With a helicopter, I don't know how they got permits to do that. Right?
Yeah, that's Dolby Atmos at its finest right
Dude,
there.
dude, that Saw Metallica and Ozzy in '86. That was a concert.
Did I tell you that Taylor Swift
Taylor
actually
Back
skydove?
to Taylor Swift.
She skydove into the MetLife Arena. Did I tell you that?
Get out of here.
Did I miss that part?
Well, that chick's like 6'4", isn't she, or something? Yeah.
Something like that. She's tall.
Was she singing about her lost love? I don't know.
Isn't that what they do in country? That's all they sing about in country.
Actually, I hate new country music, but new country concerts are fun because of the hot chicks that are there. Like thousands and thousands of hot chicks in boots. That's worth the price of admission. Just saying.
Don, that sounds a little bit sexist. I'm not about that in this show.
What are you talking about? I'm just appreciating. All right. Let's end this thing, dude.
Okay, hold on. Are tube amplifiers good in the home theater?
No.
There you have it. I am Puzzle Man. Don says no.
I mean, if you'd like to listen low.
They're only 5 watts apiece.
Well, it's just I've been messing with this guy online. He's got an all Martin Logan electrostat. Then all of his surrounds are like box speakers. I'm like, is it hard level matching? It's just like any other speaker. Well, not really. I mean, you've had electrostats, dude. Would you do a whole theater with electrostats?
Probably
Honestly.
not.
I've done close. I've done pretty close to a full theater.
With
Don.
electrostats?
Pretty close. We used to sell a ton of Martin Logan, and we did their ESLs with their, gosh, what were they called? They're these super cool. I don't know their models off the top of my head
They're
anymore,
on-wall
but
surround?
they're on-wall electrostat.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
not dynamic
Yeah.
enough, dude. I mean, you got to have a ton of
Well-
power. And, I mean, if you like to listen loud like I do, they're just never gonna, they just can't do it.
Well, if you got
I mean,
if
we
you got
didn't have
11 by
a
13
problem
room,
Dude.
Yeah, the room we put it in was probably like a just a normal theater. It was in like McKinney or Frisco or Plano, Texas. Like a 20 by 18 or something. But we did 7-channel bed layer electrostats, and then we did their I think they're called the Vanquish series. Those monster like
The big in ceilings.
subs.
yeah, for
Yeah,
6
now they're
overhead
in-ceiling.
Atmos.
Listen, I
Yeah.
love electrostats for 2-channel, but I just couldn't. Every time I've done a Logan theater, which I've done a few years past, they were cool and they were very clean. They just didn't have that oomph.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
They-
this guy,
the dynamics.
they were really clean. Like it was just
Oh, sure.
tack sharp, super
Yeah.
super good clarity.
If that's how you like to listen. It's
Um,
cool.
Speaking of which, guys, I do have a monolith Neolith review coming up sometime in July, so be on the lookout for that.
We'll be looking.
And you guys don't carry that, right, Zach? ML Martin Logan.
It's not a brand that we're promoting currently. But we have access to many brands, but it's not one that we're pushing very hard. We have some. I fell in love with Focal back in 2019, and it's been kind of my love.
It's just, you can only go so far with them, though. If you're doing a big, powerful theater, man, they just don't make anything that has the ass behind it. For a big theater. That's just
well,
the truth.
and
They don't.
following Focal, now we have Perlisten, and they have the
That does.
THX Donimus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like our lineup is more than complete.
Solid,
like, yes,
yeah.
we can sell you some Martin Logan speakers, but I feel like I'm really proud of our lineup.
And a new
right
brand.
now. RBH.
Ooh.
And a new brand.
Oh, it's RBH.
Near to my heart that does have the output. And the
RBH
custom
has
as
the
well.
output.
You have really.
We have a
great
good
speaker
lineup.
taste. Listen, nobody loves Focal more than I do. I'm a huge fan. But for like a big high output theater, they just don't make anything necessarily designed for that. The 1000s will play loud, more than loud enough for most people. But if you're doing a big scale theater where people want, 118, 120 dBs, you've got the Perlistens and the RBH will both do that, which is really cool.
And
I can't wait to get a full Perlisten system in.
I'll bet.
We got one specced out right now, that you guys will be seeing come into the channel. That is, it's got all the goodies we're pretty excited about. But I would love to also get an RBH. I saw Gene was tagging us on that 21-inch sub. I
Yeah,
can't wait
yeah,
to get into
yeah.
this
You'll
RBH
get
run.
to hear plenty RBH when you come here. It will kick your socks in the dirt.
Yes. Be on the lookout. 21-inch coming, at least on this channel and on Gene's channel as well. But all right, let's wrap this up. Thank you guys for all the super chats, and thank you guys for hanging out with us. Subscribe to Dream Media over on YouTube. If you want to pick up anything that we mentioned in this video, shopdreammedia.com. Definitely pick that up there as well. Thanks for watching.